Our performance wasn't some conceptual exercise. There was a new space, and it wasn't just optical. It wasn't optical, it was actual. So Jan and I, there was a problem on the table, and we solved it. We were the only ones who solved it. I'm still waiting for someone to see the work for what it was, and build on it, and explore that, you know?
In my view, the great masterpiece of their career really was the 1971 performance Absence, which of course, you know, as you recall, is this tremendously moving performance in which the audience of 150 were left in the theater for an hour, expecting that Jan and Jen would appear, but of course the work was that they wouldn't. And they were, of course, meanwhile in Florida working on their next piece. And this piece, I think, is the one that not only sort of speaks to the kind of incredible sort of complexity and multiple levels on which their work sort of represents our own situation to us, but also, I'm happy to say, seems to be the one that contemporary artists in the DCC now have picked up on. And you'll see increasingly artists who, rather than executing work, are not executing it, or artists who, when they're supposed to do an exhibition, will suddenly be traveling and not be present, or all kinds of creative things in this mode. And I think this has really been incredibly productive. And what we'll see, hopefully over the next few years, will be really the fruition, finally, of that legacy.
My one wish for Jan in the future, and I'm not really sure if I'll ever get an opportunity to say this to him, is that I just really wish that as much as he wants other people to build on the work, that maybe he take the initiative to sort of build on the work himself. You know, because sometimes you just can't always rely on involving other people. And, you know, I hope he finds happiness.
Clement Greenberg called us theatrical. He didn't get it, all right?
Right. Jan was always just really concerned with what the critics thought. You know, if it didn't fit in with what was hip, Jan got really upset, and he just couldn't deal with the ramifications of that. I just really think that if he had worked on his core, you know, then maybe he wouldn't be so bothered by it.
Gene Davis sat on this couch. Tom Downing sat on this couch. I explained it to them, and they acknowledged it, and they thanked me. They thanked me for solving this problem. And I'm still waiting for the young curator who isn't going to come to me and talk to me about like I'm some kind of fluke, but will instead thank me for solving this problem. I will shake his hand and tell him, you are welcome.
In the end, I think really Jan cares about Jan, and Jan cares about everybody.
Gamma Row.
Jacob's Ladder.
7 bronze.